It's Out of the Box podcast. You know, it's a lovely day today. Hope you're enjoying your day. Enjoying your day to work.
And then he would be have to speak
chilling with your family.
Like that.
Enjoying this summer that's coming. Feel me?
Except the death thing. Yeah, except for the death. Yeah, that
But you
would
know,
good.
at the end of the day,
it's
Out of the Box podcast.
Everything.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
I gotta do this
The
thing.
number one podcast
Honestly.
the industry never knew they needed.
Why can't I do it all?
And we
Honestly.
out. You feel me?
I bet I shock them when I drop. I know they
But anyway.
I'm washed.
Ooh,
I'm kettle
okay,
cooker.
all right. Well,
I'm sorry, it's feeling it.
no, that beat is crazy, right? That beat is crazy, yo.
That shit is crazy. Shout out to Lil Dicky.
Yeah, man.
That's honestly, if you never heard it before.
Oh, definitely, yo. Because it's funny. It's like I was watching the show and I was like, whoa, damn, this song good. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm about to use this joint right here, though. But like, Lil Dicky's a good rapper.
He is.
But, you know, the topics I want to get into is to get into the nitty gritty about certain things when it comes to men versus women, okay? See, one of the main things is this, right? You know, me and my friends, we was talking about this situation. They was like, you know, if my girl go on stage, nigga, and basically get a lap dance by another celebrity, I'll break up with her. See, me, I feel like
Wait a minute. She getting the lap dance or she doing the lap dance?
in a lap dance.
She's doing it. She's dancing on him
Nah,
or he dancing on her?
He dancing on her.
Oh.
Like, you know, the thing that, all right, so like, for instance, remember Chris Brown, he was dancing with that one girl?
Mm-hmm.
You think that his boyfriend should break up?
No.
Right? And I feel the same way. I'm like, I wouldn't be mad about that. These are the things that I feel like I'd be mad with. If she's like, oh my God, I'm about to go to the hotel. There's nothing at the hotel. If she goes backstage, you feel what I'm saying?
Questionable.
That might be crazy. Because I'm like, what are you doing back there?
What happened?
You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to automatically think you got piped out. And the thing is, I've seen girls do that. You know? I know some person, you know what I'm saying? Not going to say no names because, you know, you still love that girl. Seen her backstage. And I was like, huh. You know the funniest thing? You know how someone do something wrong and they like try to act like they didn't see you? Like, oh, let me go walk away. You feel me? Like, no. I see
But do you know she got piped down?
I'm just going to assume you was backstage, and I know that that person in this, y'all two did not have a celebrity. I mean, not celebrity, had any kind of relationship. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just in an assumption that was either on the menu. You know what I'm saying? Well, because I don't see no man be like, come on backstage. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
you one of my biggest fans.
Well, I'm going to play devil's advocate just because, you know, there's a lot of people that may not be familiar with, like, what I do, but they think they know what I do and they think they know me. So when they see me with certain celebrities or influencers, they might get the wrong idea. But I've been, you know, behind the scenes, behind stage with celebrities before. And I'm pretty sure people probably thought the same about me. So not every time. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, you was there for a purpose, okay?
Yeah, but sometimes
That person wasn't there for a purpose.
But okay, I've seen other scenarios too at the same time. So sometimes you got your celebrities and they just want to have pretty girls around them. You know, sometimes that's just what it is. They're like, oh, she pretty, da-da-da. You know, it's just a part of like the appeal. You know what I'm saying? They just want like pretty girls around them. But nothing actually happens.
She was the only one, and I'm pretty sure she had piped down.
It do happen like that. I'm not gonna lie. You're not wrong, but what I can say is sometimes it's not always that.
Yeah. And you know, another thing too, when it comes to celebrities too, I feel like a woman, and I think as an ego thing, is like, it depends. Like, this how it is. This I always tell someone I always talk to, right? And they will tell me some shit like, when it comes to another celebrity and everything like that, that I personally know, right? That I met this person. They were like, oh my God, I would basically fall in love. I would do anything on. I'm like, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, the girl feel like I shouldn't feel away, but I'm like, nigga, what you talking about? It's like me going to work, right? And you talking about my coworker. You feel what I'm saying? It's a different scenario. You know what I mean? And then she's like, oh wow, I forget that you basically hang with these people. You feel what I'm saying?
No, you didn't.
I know, right?
No, you didn't.
I know, right? And the girl was talking about Idris Elba. I think that's what I'm saying. I hope I ain't say it wrong. And, you know, had a picture from the award show and everything like that. And she's like, oh, my God, I love that chocolate man. And I'm like, yo, relax, okay? You feel what I'm saying? You're going to make me stop talking to you. Now, another scenario, thing is I want to know when it comes to, like, the woman perspective and everything like that. Would you let your man get a lap dance on stage? Like, let's say Sierra and everything like that. Like, he always been talking about this girl like, ooh, damn, I don't know how to do. I might cheat. If he said stuff like that. And you right there and your boyfriend and he go on stage and you see him cheesing ear to ear. And he was like a kid at Chuck E. Cheese. He's like, this is amazing.
I don't think I would be upset in like the slightest. And I also think it's like that gender role thing too.
Yeah.
Cause like we know females can flirt or females can dance with somebody and it be nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just know what the fuck it is. So I don't think females would get that upset about it.
What if he licks his lips? Like, let's say he was like, you ever seen like one of them people that haven't ate in days? They're like, damn. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
it's a guy. Like, I don't put it past the guy. Like, if it's somebody he's really attracted to and, you know, he on stage in front of everybody, he probably feeling like the man right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he didn't probably like, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to show off. That's what it's about.
I'm going to elevate it. What if he grabs the crotch and you see him bite his lip like,
Oh, well, grabbing crotch, that's taking it too far, and I'm pretty sure she's not going to allow that shit.
Well, she might. She might. So I'm saying, like, sometimes it get that crazy because, like, I don't know if he basically seen, like, you know, Madonna and Janet Jackson show. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes it gets that crazy. So what would you do if he's like, you seeing him getting his crotch grabbed and you see the enjoyment he has?
He's getting his crotch grabbed. I'm sorry. I took it the wrong way. I thought you said he was grabbing at her vagina. Like, so then it's like...
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's crazy. But if she grabbed at his vagina, his crotch, I
hope he doesn't have that vagina.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to say that. You know what I mean? Let's grow up, people. But no, I think if she did it, I think it's just part of the performance. I appreciate good art, good performance, people who put on a good show. So that's why I said, like, I can see the gender role difference of it. So that's probably why I wouldn't get so upset about it. But
it's so funny.
And then also, I mean, we work in entertainment industry, so it's like
if the girl grabbed his crotch and he just said, "I love you," you still wouldn't care.
No, I don't think I would.
And she was like, you know what? She grabbed the crotch and kissed him on the lips.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. I can't say like if I'll be mad. I'd probably be like a little like at the kiss, I would be like, whatever. But at the same time, it's like, who is it too? Like, you know what I'm saying? Certain people, like, you just can't get mad about. You got to be like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, let's see, if it was Rihanna, and I don't even like girls, Rihanna kissed me, I would probably be okay with that.
Wow.
And I don't like girls in the slightest. Yeah. You feel me?
Definitely. So you basically was watching something and you were saying this, right? I didn't know it was that serious. It's like, what is like the code when it comes to your friends or any kind of woman anyway? Because you said that you wouldn't let a woman come up and give a 2-arm hug.
A 2-hand hug to your man. Like, I just feel like there are certain things that's law. You know what I'm saying? That every female should know. And I feel like guys should have laws too of things that should be acceptable when approaching a female or a man, you know what I'm saying, that's in a relationship in general. Or even if you don't know if they're in a relationship, let's say if you're right there beside someone and you just come up and just 2-arm hug them, I'm gonna look at you fucking sideways like crazy. Yeah. Especially as your female, bitch, you didn't acknowledge me. I'm sorry, you guys. But that's just how serious it is. Like, to me, it's just a certain level of disrespect. And I feel like that's uncalled for. Like, you should just know off bat. Like, you come up and 2-arm hug my man in front of me, I'm thinking you intentionally trying to do that shit. You trying to make me feel some type of way. You feel me? Like, for real. Cause it's just certain codes, certain etiquette that every freaking female should have.
Yeah.
I just feel like you should just know.
You know,
Me personally.
I feel like this. A 2-hand hug wouldn't bother me. It's only
A man coming up and two arm hugging your female, body to body, face to face, and not acknowledge you and just come up and hug your chick.
I mean, you didn't say about the knowledge. I mean, at the day, you dacked up. And
But
this- 'cause the thing is,
that's what I'm saying. But
the only hug.
normally when the hugs be happening like that, when people get mad, like it's because like, oh, you didn't even acknowledge me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just came up to me and you just hugged my man, like, ew, like what the hell, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you know what I'm saying?
The hug that would be disrespectful to me will only be the little, like the hip hug. Now the hip hug, that's
What's the
kinda
hip hug? Because body to body, front to front, crotch to crotch,
like-
that's intimate to me.
Hip is like more intimate. You know how you talking to your boyfriend and they give you a hug right here, like right where your booty is? You feel what I'm saying? Like it's a little bit upper from there. I feel like when it's down that low, because I've seen people do this kind of hug. You feel what I'm saying? It's like a girl you
This
having.
is intimate to me. If I'm coming up to my man, I'm hugging him like this. This is intimate. Let me tell you, it's like certain ways that you can tell when a female, like, you know what I mean? Like she kind of fuck with a guy. She don't fuck with the guy. It's like the side hug with the one arm. You already know we strictly cool right off back. But the two arm, anything, I don't care where it's at, up here, down here, and we face to face. We talking about, okay, when you get in missionary position, what are y'all? Face to face. You feel me? Like I don't know. That I'm just saying in general. I just don't like body part to body part. You coming up to hugging my man? Nah. You better be sideways. Like, oh hey, how you doing?
I feel like, you know,
That's more friendly.
I think that's like culturally. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like other cultures. You definitely see a 2-hand hug from a man and a woman. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that the only way that I know that is like really kind of crazy is if it's below here. You feel what I'm saying? Or a girl or a dude, like let's say a dude just come up to you, grab your girl and just grab her ass. Now that's just automatic disrespect. You gotta probably hurt a nigga for that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
But I feel like, you know, for guys that doesn't really be an issue. You feel what I'm saying? I think the issue would be is like it wouldn't even have to be to the hug. It can be like, you know, how your girl's looking at that nigga, bro. Like what she's basically smiling. If she's smiling ear to ear, like, oh my God, Tyrone, I ain't seen you in a long time. Yeah, that's gonna be a situation.
Well, bump all that. I'm gonna tell you right now, ladies. If you ever see me out in public and you come up and two arm hug my man, it might be a issue.
What if it was that nigga lost sister? He was like, oh my God, I didn't see you for years. And you
She
didn't
better
know?
say she her sister quick.
Jesus, God, man.
You better say you his sister quick.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Cause I don't appreciate that. Like, And honestly, well, I don't know what your sister look like anyway.
Yeah. You know what's so funny? This one girl was telling me, you ever seen them little freaking sexual massages that girls be getting?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't agree with them.
Fuck that.
I think all them girls getting hit from the back.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Dog.
Yeah, something is happening.
You
Like
see what I'm
I
saying?
just don't.
If your girl's doing that, I think she's definitely getting clapped
I
down.
think she definitely is. She definitely is.
And you see the nigga with the fruit too. They're like, I'm like, daughter,
Bro,
nigga,
have you
that
seen
is a
the thing with the
strawberry.
banana?
Bro, that's crazy.
That's crazy to me. Like, yo, the stuff that be on the internet right now is super wild. Like the
Yeah.
things that you don't realize that actually go on. You can actually go to these places and pay for stuff like this.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like the way I feel about them massage things, I feel like they like those. You remember, like we was talking about how like people go to those like things in Charlotte and in Dubai. And they pay people to have sex, like, you know what I'm saying?
You're paying for sex?
Well, yeah, but it's a certain name for what they call them. Like, it's not a spa. Is they spas?
Yeah, most of these
Yeah.
talking about the sex workers.
So yeah, most of the time they like spa. They classify it as spas, but they're not really truly spas. They like undercover, like.
And I feel like if you're
Yeah.
a woman and you do that, you should be single because
Yeah,
no one
I agree.
No one want to see their girl eating a strawberry. Like you look at your man like that strawberry is not that good.
Facts.
Why are you eating it like that, yo?
No, but facts. And I wonder how, there was a video one time where the dude was actually with his girl and at the little banana place where they kind of like, it looked like she was like,
Yeah.
right, yeah,
That was crazy.
to the little banana or whatever. And I just wonder what happened after that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't even have, if I was a guy, it wouldn't even got that far. I would be like, pop. Like,
100%.
straight up, yo, that shit wouldn't have even happened.
It's like you ever see like the person that be throwing stuff into another girl's like mouth. You be like, it could be like little food or something like that.
Yeah,
I think that's. I don't know. I just think that's.
well,
crazy.
it depends on what they throwing in the mouth, because certain stuff is not too bad. But if it's like depending on where they angling it at, like where
Yeah.
they got the object at, like think about like chocolate syrup or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, and they squirt it in the mouth, I'm be like, yo.
See, and the thing is, I see dudes see the dude grab the girl's face, right, and just put the food up in there. Like imagine that happened to another nigga. Like imagine that happened to a dude you talking to. Like that'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
And then what? It's a nasty.
I'm gonna
thing
be
he
like
does.
that girl. You know how they do that. Have you seen the thing where the girl was like, it was like graduation or something like that? No, it wasn't like graduation. It was like prom or something. I don't know what it was, but anyway, the girl came down. She seen a fine dude in the front row. She didn't realize he had a girlfriend. The girl took her leg and went all the way over and stopped her
Yeah.
in her tracks. That would be me, because if I notice you coming up to my man doing something like that, I'm gonna stop your ass in your tracks.
100%.
Straight up. Like, I don't play that. Certain things, I don't play.
And you know what's so crazy is like there's this thing that's going around. It's called passport bros, right? Which is just
that?
it's basically people going to getting their not passport. People going to different countries to have sex with other women. So technically, these women are prostitutes. So they're going to Colombia and everything like that. See, the thing is that I hate that because, I like to travel. And sometimes I think some women, they feel like, oh, wow, if a nigga go out the country with his boys, he cheating. You feel what I'm saying? Which is not always the case. You feel what I'm saying? And then and some men be feeling...
It's weird. Okay, so, I don't know. It's majority of the time it's true. Because the thing, and I've seen it in few scenarios where men, they get in groups and packs and they go out on trips. Oh, I've seen it happen on somebody's bachelorette weekend, like legit. Like, it was the dude's bachelorette weekend. Him and his friends was out and they told him to go smack at my friend. Go smack at my friend and try to talk to her. And luckily, this guy was a good guy, because most guys, I feel like most guys would have went through with it, but he just came up to her and he was honest. And he was honest. He didn't want to look like a wimp in front of his boys, but he came up to her and he told her, he was like, listen, like, I don't like me no harm, but they just asked me to come up to you and act like I'm, not, they didn't tell him to act like it, but they told me to come up to you and get your number. It's my bachelorette weekend and I'm not really trying to like step outside of my relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I respected him for that. But I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a lot of guys that don't do that. They take that advancement. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your boys giving you a pat on your back and they piping you up and they like, oh, this is the last time you gonna be you gonna be out here to do your thing, you know what I'm saying, after this weekend, da-da-da. And a lot of guys encourage that. And I've seen it happen with so many guys, like, when they go on trips with their boys. It happens it don't happen just like that, just in like a marriage thing, but it happened like that when they're in relationships too. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that's like maybe could be like a black man thing? Or do you
No, I think it's, I know it doesn't got anything to do with race at all. I've seen white men do it. Like, what?
I don't know. Like I tell you like this, right? Me and my friends and everything like that. A lot of times we'll basically go on trips to just, bond and,
But y'all be working majority of the time.
No, not all the time. Like one time we was in Mexico. That was like an amazing time. Like someone basically got us a house. But, a lot of times I feel like, I think it really depends. Like, sometimes you can tell the people that you hang around that basically are one of them, like, low dog. Like, the niggas that be cheating all the time. But I feel like when you have, like, a great circle of people that's about, like, working and basically, trying to elevate further, you don't have to really worry about those situations. But I understand what you're saying because a lot of times they
okay,
do
can I? So you say it was just you and your friends. You ain't bring no girls
no, that's just
because it was just like you and your friends. Y'all didn't have no girls with you.
no girls.
No girls.
Promise you. There's a lot of trips like that.
Cause majority of the time, I'm gonna be honest, most men don't want to just be like they'll go out with their friends and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But
And you have to look at it like this, right? You know,
they get bored of being around their friend the whole time.
the thing is like we basically are far apart. You feel what I'm saying? So we don't really get to see each other like that. You know what I mean? So it's like when you have that, you get that bonding feeling. Because the thing is that like when it comes to real friends, I feel is that, you know, sometimes become a problem. So the thing is, the niggas that basically do that, they be the insecure niggas where they feel like at the end of the day they have to mess with some girl to basically make themselves feel better or feel like they can't hang with their friend. Because hanging with your mans is not gay. You feel what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with being gay if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? If you hanging with your mans and you doing what your mans, then you go do what you do. But the thing is, what I'm trying to say is that, nah, you know, because the thing is that, you know why women live longer is because, you know, they try to basically talk about their problems, their stress, or whatsoever. You feel what I'm saying? They live 10 times longer than with a man. You know what I'm saying? Where a man will basically be like, you know what? We're going to shut down our emotions. Let's not talk about anything that's going on. Fucking. And that's the thing. That's the wrong way to think. You feel what I'm saying? There's stuff that's beyond that. You know what I mean? You need to have these healthy relationships with your people. You get what I'm saying? Because the thing is, as another man, they might understand what you're going through, the pressures that you may have, and especially as a black man. You feel what I'm saying? And those are the things that I really feel. But, you know, I don't think that Shakita's wrong in this situation. There's a lot of dudes that do that. But let's say...
And I don't think you're wrong either.
And, you know, the thing is that...
Majority.
But, you know, when it comes to women, I don't know. Like, women girl trips, I don't... Because the thing is, I don't look at women girl trips as that bad. Like,
that's because I feel like it's a gender role thing. Like, I swear it's different for women. Like, women, like, we don't really... do that. Like, we don't hype our girls up to like really like, yo, go talk to this dude, blah 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 blah. Don't get me wrong, we can.
I don't know, 20.
Don't get me wrong, we can. But it's not like anything that you'll see happening. Like,
and it's funny that you say
like that.
There was one girl getting married, and whole wedding at the place, right? Wanted to come to our spot, hang out.
Okay.
And the thing is that
who were you with?
You said who are I with?
Yes, they wanted to come hang out because were you working?
No, I wasn't working. We wasn't doing anything. They wanted to hang out because
no. Who were you with? Were you with your client?
No, my friends.
Was one of your friends your client?
When that time they wasn't there. He wasn't there.
Okay.
So you know I couldn't really say that. So the craziest thing is that I've seen a lot of these girls really do that. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like in 2023, it's a different ball game. It's a different world. And I understand why some of my friends...
Oh, but then again, let me throw this out there. A lot of times, if y'all got the liquor and the alcohol and they ain't trying to really spend that money, then girls will definitely be like, oh, yeah, let's hang out. But it's nothing outside of that.
Yeah, I guess so, maybe, you know, but, you know, they wind up always basically...
if we can get something for free, we want it for free.
Yeah.
And I ain't got to do anything for it either.
Yeah. I don't know, man. These women out here, man, 2023, bro, they just as wild as niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I do agree. It is some women out here that's just wild as niggas. But like I said, I still believe that majority of the time, if women is out here being like that wild, a lot of time it's because they getting that lick back.
Advocate that, even though, you know,
call me fucked up for believing that, but
New York Post in all multiple places has said women cheat more than men. But anyway,
I don't care what they say. At the end of the day, I believe if a woman is cheating, majority of the time it's because she getting her lick back, and that's just what it is.
Yeah, well, we live in fantasy world, and okay, anyway, so
say whatever you want to say.
That's the only wild thing, bro. But you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. To me, this is the thing I don't like. Like, you got to like pay for sex. I don't know. It's like, I get it. But it's
Who
like,
pay for sex?
talking about these passport bro niggas.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get it, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I just don't. I can't wrap my head around it. You know, and I know people that do, and I'm not knocking it. It just, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm just a sensitive nigga where, you know, I want to feel like, even though I know this girl is a hoe, at least I feel like, okay, she liked me for me. She thought I was cute. You know what I mean? But if I pay money, she like,
I guess
There's $100
people
is
got
so
their
beautiful.
reasons. Maybe it could be like they just
Busting
wanted to be
nuts.
on the. Yeah, we know that
busters.
much. But what if it's also because they feel like, hey, if I pay for it, it's less likely to come to the light?
I guess. You know?
Some guys, that's why some guys do it. I'm not saying it's okay because I don't believe that it's okay at all. Me personally, but if that's your thing, that's your thing. But I feel like that's when people pay for sex. A lot of times, that's one of the reasons why, because they don't want people to know.
You know what's so crazy? Like, if you was a cheater,
Mm-hmm.
would you pay for sex? Like, so you was not letting no
If
one
I
know?
was a cheater, would I pay for sex? No.
You know, I mean,
I'm also female, so it
women
comes
pay for
very
sex
easy.
Sometimes. Women pay for sex sometimes.
So I guess I don't feel like the person need to pay for sex. I feel like it would come
Easier.
sex would come really, really easy to the point where I don't have to pay for it.
And you got that, folks. It's easier for women to basically be able to cheat.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. But like I said, don't ever do that, because my ladies, we don't be out here cheating. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, we don't be out here cheating. It's getting our lick back.
Yeah, most definitely. You know what, Shakita? Let people know. Let's wrap this joint up.
Y'all already know what time it is. It's the Fisher Out of the Box podcast. I go by the name Shakita Speaks the Southern Belle. And if you don't know, to the left of me is my brother Jerome in the house. And listen, if you guys are liking what you see and hear, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do all that good shit, because it's the #1 podcast that the industry never knew they needed. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend.